Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the biggest... And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The talented forward pair of Durant and Green at the 3 and the 4. Then it's Curry. And there's Porzingis. And it's Hall in at the 2. And for Philadelphia, Edgecombe is out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Embiid, and it's Cheatham in at the small forward. 3-on-3 from deep. Green. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Gotta reward the big man Green for running the floor. Excellent execution.
Pass to Edgecombe. And the rejection by Curry. 5 to shoot. From deep, Maxey. Now Edgecombe. Embiid with a screen on Curry. The 76ers with another miss.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
Drills the three-pointer. Take a look at the Warriors. They've traveled a long road to get here, Greg, and with one game left, it's hard to imagine them stopping now.
Yeah, you get this close and nothing is going to slow you down. Their talent, undeniable, and this is when you see the great players truly make their mark. And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
They kick it out to Green. Basket good off the assist from Durant. Green's got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. We talked about the challenge of facing off with Steph Curry, the three-point king. Coach said it's not just the threes that are concerned with. Steph, it's how well he passes the ball. He's one of the best point guards ever, and Curry will get everyone else involved. Back over to you guys.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Cheatham on no.
Fighting through the screen.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with the rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Second, Stephen Curry. The 4th spot held by Tyrese Maxey.
I think these 2 guys are having a little personal competition here in the playoffs to see who will finish with the most assists.
The tray. Another three for Philadelphia.
Defending out from distance, Maxey with great confidence.
Pass to Hall. Back to Curry. And the Warriors, another three.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And the Warriors, another three. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Philadelphia able to drain the three.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Edgecombe. 6 points for him. Maxey on the wing. Edgecombe with the screen for Maxey. Poole up top. By 76ers, another three.
And an eye for him on both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Timeout called the Warriors. So both teams making some changes here. Warriors leading by 6. Here's McLeod. Takes the 13-footer. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
See, that right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Here's Edgecombe. Again, Philadelphia.
I know what they say. Defense wins championships, but he needs his bucket getters too.
Takes to McLeod. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Right, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
The size and skills of Embiid, look, it just makes him a tough cover. Sometimes you just got to foul the big fella.
This is his first free throw of the game. No good on that one.
It's tough to find things to not love about Embiid's game. It's so complete. He's a true two-way player who is a nightmare you have to deal with on both ends.
And he's good on the second. A minute 20 left to play here in the first. Cloud pass to Curry. Here's Channing. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. Hayward outside. And they come right back with their own three-point.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Curry. 9 points for the game so far, and that one's good. Burton.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Here's Barlow. Outside, Maxey. Three-pointer. Another three for Philadelphia.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Bird, he's checked in for Golden State. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Curry finds Bird. And the basket by McCloud.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Maxey with it. Takes a three. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. Back to the action in just a minute. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc. And as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
Ewing is out there with Maxey. Then there's Moody. And it's Marks in at the 3 slot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Now, here's Maxey. 6 to shoot. From past the arc. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Watch out when Maxey finds his groove like this. He'll just keep coming at you and at you.
Here's Baby. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Here's Maxey. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. To the inside. Marks. Here's Moody. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Kevin Durant for Philadelphia. They have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the 76ers making a change here. Cheatham's checked in. And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. Porzingis can't hit.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just didn't quite connect.
Just get a shot. That's what time needs to be on this kind of play.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid comes in for Moody. And it's Ellis in for Marks. Free throw drops for Green.
The quintessential glue guy. Green does all the dirty work. You need one of these guys on your team because he has such a diverse skill set.
Now, here's Maxey. 12 points for him. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Embiid. Nice shot by Embiid with the defense all over him. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Curry passes to Durant. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Curry. 16 points for KD.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Three-pointer, Hayward, scoring. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys build contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Edgecombe, he's checked in for Ellis. And the Warriors also making a change. Burton's checked in. Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Outside Durant. Pass to Hall. There's the triple. Tries a 3. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. Hall's got himself on the board with 3 there. Here's Cheatham. Now Maxey. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And Edgecombe gets it to go.
Well, these defenders have better start closing down on shooting.
Outside Durant for the 3. Durant, money from deep.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 three-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
And the athleticism of Edgecombe is a real thorn in the defensive side. It's why sometimes they get baited
into fouling.
Philadelphia shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good.
We don't say this often about rookies like VJ Edgecombe, but he is known for his defense. Plays with incredible passion. VJ has such a bright future.
Marks, he's checked in for Philadelphia. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Here's Burton. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Curry's shot is off.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
That's good from Edgecombe on the assist by Hayden. 16 points here for VJ Edgecombe. Pass to Burton. Now here's Curry. Launches a three. Stephen Curry. What a shooter.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion.
Embiid climbs the ladder, if that's even possible.
I like whenever Embiid's teammates use his size and throw it anywhere near the rim unless he finishes it.
But he just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
The 76ers trail by 9. Pass to Cheatham. Here's Edgecombe. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Edgecombe's got 19 points.
Sometimes young guys struggle feeling like they belong in the NBA. Edgecombe can put that aside with this performance.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. 5th is Stephen Curry.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
And so it's Golden State with it. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Poole. Embiid inside the line. Again, Philadelphia.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Not just a jump shooter. Curry is so creative at figuring out little ways to score inside.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 12.
Oh, he's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Here's McLeod. 6 points for him. Shot clock at 3. Curry's shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
That's good from Lopez. Now Edgecombe. He's got 19. Here's Maxey. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
KD, you're really getting up and down the floor out there. How much fun is it when the offense is flowing like that?
Well, I think this team is very well disciplined, and they do all the details. We just wanted to play harder, man. And I think we got some steals, got some fast break points, and we're playing together. Everybody touching the ball. It's just fun when we playing like that, so we got to continue to do that.
Well, the discipline is paying off. Thanks, Kevin.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
Hello, everyone. First game of the series, off to a good start for Golden State.
What's impressed me, Ernie, is the ball movement. You need to make that extra pass to get good looks.
Assists have been key for them. I'm sure they'd like to replicate that down the stretch. Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. They've made it this far, game 1 of the NBA Finals. Shaq, how much brighter is the spotlight here in this championship round?
It doesn't get any brighter. This is where you need your stars to be stars and your moons to be moons and your galaxies to be galaxies.
You know what, Ernie, this is what you dream about. But you got to stay in the moment. You got to focus on things that got you here.
How about planets to be planets? Does that apply here as well?
Yes, that does.
Thanks. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
His performance shows no sign of any nerves. Great job controlling your emotions.
Warriors leading by 6. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Durant and Green are the forwards. Then there's Stephen Curry. And there's Porzingis. And it's Hall in at the shooting guard. It's good. Nice touch roll from Maxey.
That's on the D there. You gotta chase Maxey off the three-point line.
Here's Durant.
Wow, okay, I see you. A creative move by Durant. That's a big flex on the defense.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Philadelphia shooting has been out of this world, 74% from the field. Here's Edgecombe. And 76ers another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 mates are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Durant. 1 point in the game, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Maxey kicks the pool. Just 4 to shoot. From deep. Out of 76ers, another 3.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks 6.
Timeout called the Warriors. Curry on the wing. He's got 14. And here's Green outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Outside, Maxey. Poole, bounce back. Cheeto, another three for Philadelphia.
And an eye for him. Both teams working this stretch of four. This is today's NBA. We see this kind of exchange.
And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight mates.
Out to the right wing. Here's Edgecombe. Another three for Philadelphia.
Their last 5 mates, how about all 5 from long range?
And Durant launches from deep. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And Edgecombe gets it to go. Edgecombe's got 9 points here in the second half. Curry dishes to KD. What a shot by Durant!
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Poole against Green. 5 on the clock. Here's Edgecombe. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the 3s in time.
Warriors trail by 3. That's the Hall. The 3. And the Warriors, another 3.
And he got loose from the 3-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Golden State's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Green, the pass to Porzingis, and Bede with the steal. Pass to Maxey. And Bede sets the pick for Maxey. Another 3 for Philadelphia. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
Marks, he's checked in for the 76ers. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Number 1, Stephen Curry. 4th, VJ Edgecombe.
Those two have been really aggressive in the paint so far this postseason. They provided the kind of rebounding you need in this atmosphere.
Durant against Maxey. The 3. Down and drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
All these threes are getting out and really made a drop and pull on this run.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the third. Pass to Edgecombe. Three-pointer connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game. Unbelievable. To stop the run, count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down to 6. That one coming from Durant.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as high as you can get.
Embiid inside the 1. And they hit it back. Back to Maxey. From the arc, that one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win a game, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
It's good from long range. Edge Collins got the layup to 9 now for the 76ers. Lopez with the bucket.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
And here are the 76ers now. Pass to Edgecomb. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And here is Curry. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Making use of the in-between area. Curry's ability to break defenses down opens up these shots.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Edgecomb's got 40 points.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. 76ers lead by 8. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense cooking.
Welcome back. We hope you're enjoying the Memorial Day 2K Sports. Happy to have you with us. They've got marks, and it's Hayward in at the 4 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now here's Curry. Pass to Porzingis. Fires away from outside. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut back down to 8. An important basket there from Curry. Philadelphia shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. They went on the wing by Green. Here's Marks. The basket good off the assist for Hayward. Hayward's got his 3rd assist on the night.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
Here's Barlow. Pass to Marks. And the 76ers tack on 2 more. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Curry dishes to Green. And the Warriors, another 3.
Green's floor stretching ability, one of the things that makes this offense so dynamic.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And clearly an important junction. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And the 76ers making a change here. O'Brien's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Paul's checked in for Burt. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Here's Barlow. And Bead from outside. Sinks the three-pointer.
That's just not fair. 7-4-year-old can do the best. Supposed to shoot like that.
Is Porzingis, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Avoids the block thanks to the fadeaway. Quick thinking and look, great touch.
Barlow passes to Hayward. Another three for Philadelphia.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Passes to Cody. And the Warriors, another three.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
Here's Barlow, guarded by Curry. Shot clock at 5. Lets it fly. They get it back. It's stolen by Curry. Green inside the three-point line. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
The backpack jumper of Draymond Green.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. The 76ers leading by 5. Embiid with the screen on Curry. There's Embiid with the dunk.
The list of guys as strong as Joel Embiid in this league is very short.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone in the fourth quarter. Durant for three. Good! Another from three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Maxey, that's a two-pointer. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody can stop him. Anyone what to say, he knows it. Just a huge shot by Porzingis. He welcomes the chance to come up big for his team.
Philadelphia leading by 4. Outside Poole. Green from outside.
Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning, and that just shows this team is more than just a great run.
Timeout, Warriors. Nice game. Great performance by VJ Edgecombe.
Okay, I'm going to take you guys inside the huddle, all right? The message from Coach is simple. Stop him.
Lopez is checked in for Porzingis. Durant using his length inside.
He is just self-willing this team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive. Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Puts up a three, and again for three.
And he's letting it fly from long range. It's a devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game.
Big-time players make big-time shots. Durant, he lives for these opportunities.
Cool with the screen for Maxey. Pocket six. Knocks down the three.
And that's his game. Ignore the D. Focus on what you do and knock down these three.
Here's Green. What a response. Hitting a three of their own.
And the experience helping Green on these possessions, welcoming the chance to sink a big shot.
Connects again from distance.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans won't ever forget.
That last three means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history.
You gotta love the back and forth action we're witnessing here right now. I mean, the crowd's going crazy. One moment for one three-pointer, then they come right back and boom, another. Boy, this is starting to get real.
The 76ers leading by 5. For three. Good from three. He's really smacking him from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
He drills the three.
What a big shot from Durant. This guy is the definition of clutch.
And the rejection by Curry. A deep three. Trying again. And yet, another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And the Warriors take possession with the drive. And goes incredible.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GM look all too easy right now. He knocks down the clutch free throw.
And you talk about coming through at the most crucial moment. What a job to tie this thing up.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Now here's Curry. Outside Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Curry fires. Buries the deep ball.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested three. Never an easy shot.
Here's Maxey. And here's the three.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependent.
Timeout, Warriors. Durant. And that's it, folks. The Golden State Warriors have won it all. Oh, to be crowned a champion on the road is something else. To win and to do it with a crowd that was so emotional and so into this game, you've beaten the team and you've conquered everything that this great arena holds.
Yeah, it's a bittersweet moment for the home crowd. But our full credit to the victors and the amazing job they did to never lose focus or drive. And boy, this is the moment they've been working towards all season long. And even though they don't get to celebrate in front of their own fans, does not take away from the satisfaction.
And we've enjoyed bringing you every minute of the action here on 2K Sports. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next season.